What's up, business besties? Welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy that you're here. Today I'm planning my sales for the month of February, and I'm also going to go ahead and schedule a sales goal for the month of February. So this is a pretty new way of planning for me. I got this idea from Jan Charté. I'll link her socials down below. So she is a beast in this e-com world. So if you guys like this type of video, please let me know down below. And if you want me to come and do a recap at the end of the month of February, also let me know that down below, and I'll be happy to get that filmed. And let me know what your results were for the month of February. Let me know what your goal is for the month of February in your business too. I have the goal of measuring data for my business a little bit more than what I had, well, actually a lot more than what I have been doing. This is the method that I am using today. So I have my calendar, and hopefully you'll go ahead and grab your calendar out and start planning with me. So here are some of the things that I took a look at before I even sat down to film this video. I went and looked at how much money I made in sales overall, and then I broke the sales down by day. Hypothetically speaking, I made $1,000 in the month of January, so I went and looked at what days customers ordered. So my data actually had some pretty surprising results, guys, and I'm going to show you guys on this side of the screen what the results were. Sundays, 9% of my sales came from Sunday. 32% came from Mondays, 14% came from Tuesdays, 18% came from Wednesdays, 22% came from Thursdays, 5% came from Fridays, and 0% came from Saturdays. So if I add all those percentages across the board, it will equal out to 100%. So I've determined that I want to make $2,000 in my e-commerce business in the month of February. So the first thing that I did was label the top of my calendar with those percentages for the days of the week. So the next thing that I'm going to do is just write out my goal. So my goal is to make $2,000. And you can base this goal off of the amount of inventory that you currently have in. Now, my goal is not to sell out of all of my inventory. I have more than $2,000 in inventory. Some of that inventory has not even been released yet. So my goal again is not to sell out of all of my items. My goal is just to see if I can predict how much money I'm going to make each day a week, and basically be very strategic about how to actually reach my $2,000 per month goal, or my $2,000 goal in the month of February. So if we take $2,000, multiply that by 0.9%, that gives us $180. And in the month of February, there are 4 Sundays. So $180 divided into the number of Sundays, which is 4, is $45 per Sunday. So my goal as a whole on 4 Sundays is to make $180. So each Sunday, the goal is to make $45. So I'm going to write that on the first Sunday block and just kind of like do an arrow down the block. So I know that my goal every Sunday is to make $45 in sales. Okay, so going on to the next one, if I take $2,000 and multiply times 0.32, that is $640. And there is 4 Mondays in the month of February. So with 4 Mondays in the month of February, $640 divided into 4 is $160. So my goal is to make $160 every Monday in the month of February. So if I do 2,000 times 0.14, that is $280 for Tuesdays. And again, there are 4 Tuesdays in the month of February. So $280 divided into 4 is $70 per Tuesday. So that is the goal amount. And then Wednesday is 0.18% times $2,000. So that's $360 on Wednesdays. And if I divide that by the number of Wednesdays, the number of Wednesdays in the month of February, which is 4, that's $90 per Wednesday. Okay, so then if I do $2,000 times 0.22, that's $440, and $440 divided into 4 is $110. Every Thursday, my goal is to make $110 every Thursday in the month of February. So then we go on Fridays, and Fridays is 5%. Is 5% of my sales volume has come from Friday. And if I do $4,000 times 0.05%, that is $100. And then I have 4 Fridays in February. So divided into 4, and that is $25. Okay, so if I actually add those numbers across the board, which I'm about to do that right now, and I'll have a screen record of these numbers. So Monday's daily goal is $45. Sunday's daily goal is $45. Monday's daily goal is $160. Tuesday is $70. Wednesday is $90. Thursday is $110. And Friday is $25. That's $500. And there are 4 days of each day in the month of February. So if I multiply that times 4, that gives me $2,000. So that is the goal that I set originally. So now that I understand that how much I need to make, my lowest day is obviously Saturday, which is $0, because historically my e-commerce business surprisingly has not made not $1 on a Saturday. That's crazy. Of course I want to change that, so I'm gonna have a hidden challenge for myself to change that and actually make some money on a Saturday. But for now, I don't have any money that I'm making on a Saturday. So the monetary goal that I do have that is the lowest is Friday. So $25 on Fridays. And then my highest goal is $160, and that is Monday. So the reason why I'm going to really take a moment to try to figure out how I'm going to make money on these days is I want to kind of think about what I actually offer in my store. So I offer pillows, and the average price of my pillows is $25 per pillow. That's on average. There are some that's a little more expensive and some a little less expensive. So that means on Fridays, I need to at least sell 1 pillow. 1 pillow, not too heavy, right? Not too tough. So given that the average price of pillows are $25 and my goal on Mondays is to make $160, I'm gonna divide 160 into 25, and that means I need to sell 6.4 pillows in order to make my goal. So we can round it up and say 7 pillows need to be sold. So I'm going to put 7 pillows in parentheses. I also sell Pampas Grass. So with the Pampas Grass price is $45. So if I wanted to focus on Pampas Grass on Mondays, which is a higher ticket item, I could divide $160 into $45, and that gives me 3.5. So that lets me know if I sell 4 Pampas Grass bundles, then I will actually exceed my goal for Mondays. Good idea to think about the cost of the items, the retail cost of the items in your store, because if you think about that, then you will be able to clearly see like how many items you actually need to sell. Like, is your goal attainable historically for what you have been selling in your store? So the next thing that I'm going to do is start planning for like the promotions. So there's a whole nother video I could do about promotions, because I do have like a markdown schedule that I started following. So if you guys want to see how I plan markdowns and like permanently reduce items on my store, let me know in the comments and I'll do a video on that too. I'm actually going to take a look to see what holidays are there in the month of February, because of course people do expect to spend money during holidays, and because most people are having like holiday sales. So the most obvious holiday is Valentine's Day. The next holiday is President's Day, which is the 21st. We have Groundhog's Day, which is, I don't know the date of Groundhog's Day. I don't see it right here. But we have National Freedom Day, which is February the 1st. And of course, you want to make sure that these dates correspond with your offering. and if it makes sense to weave in like the holidays with the items that you sell. So let's say you sell lingerie. Naturally, Valentine's Day would be clearly a great day to sell lingerie, right? To have a lingerie sale. There is also National Tortilla Chip Day, which is February the 25th. Safer Internet Day, February 11th. So as you can see, there's a lot of different dates that you can actually plan things around. So for me in my store, I'm probably going to really push a lot of content with my pink and red pillows because of Valentine's Day coming up. So I could put my month's focus is produce content for the pink and red pillows, because I want to push that if people are wanting to decorate their home in that theme. Another thing that you could do when you're thinking about promotions for your store is actually think about how you could offer your customers something. You know what I mean? So for instance, with National Tortilla Day, I always have the hardest time because that double L is a Y sound. Y'all, I struggle. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, so the National Tortilla Day, actually, if you wanted to do like a special gift card to, let's say, a Tex-Mex restaurant for your customers on that day, like your great customers on that day, you could offer something like that. Like Chipotle is huge over here where I live. Moe's is another great place where I live. And then there's a lot of Mexican restaurants and Tex-Mex restaurants too. So that might be a good idea for you to decide that you're going to do a promotion. So it could be something like spend $100 and get a $20 Chipotle gift card, or spend $100 on regular price items and get free lunch on us from Chipotle, or something like that. You know, I know with Shopify, I can actually go in to see like where my customer base is. So let's say I did want to offer a promotion using Chipotle, and I could take a look to see where Chipotle is actually located, and also take that data and analyze my Shopify data to see my customers and where they're located, to see if that offer actually makes sense to them. Because it may make sense to me because I'm here in Georgia and there are Chipotles here, but if most of my customers are buying from Nevada, and I don't know if there is or not, but let's say there's not a Chipotle in Nevada, then that offer would not be that appealing to them.
I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it.
The next thing that I'm going to do is start to plan my content. So now that I have a $2,000 a month goal, I've broken down what percentage of my sales come from what day a week, and from that percentage, I've fractioned out how much I should make on each day. So given that how much I should make on each day, then I need to know like what actually drives sales to my site. So I have tried my hand at running Facebook ads as well as Instagram ads, and I have had success. Not the greatest at it yet. I'm still learning, still lots of testing to do, but I do want to actually run ads. So Monday is the biggest sales day for me, so naturally I'm going to be running ads over the weekend and on Mondays to see if I could capture some customers from that day. I might determine that I'm going to send an email out maybe Sunday night or early Monday morning. You know, like a lot of the times people return to work on Monday and they kind of have like the Monday blues. So they want something to make them feel good. And sometimes shopping could be like a mood booster. You know what I mean? If you have something to look forward to. So I could send an email out with the subject line, got the Monday blues. Look, girl, we got you. We have XYZ for sale today. So with different promotions that I actually have. I know Saturdays are a really, really low sales day for me. So what I'm going to plan to do on Saturday is also send an email out. So I'm gonna write that as part of my month's focus. I'm going to send emails out on Saturday for a flash sale. So I will be having flash sales every Saturday, where more than likely I'll be giving a discount on things, even new arrivals, just to see if I could revitalize Saturdays and actually get some money flowing on Saturdays, because historically I have not made nothing on Saturday. And for retail, to me, I don't have any facts behind this, but I would think that Saturday is probably like the biggest retail day. So I definitely want to change that for my business. I'm gonna send an email out on Monday, and I could aim to send another email out, and I'm going to say Thursday, because Thursday is the second highest goal. So Monday, Thursday, and Saturday is when I'm going to send emails out. So I also will be running ads. So I'm gonna probably run ads continuously throughout the month, just to basically continue to collect data from my Facebook pixel, and just so that I could see if I could reach a new audience outside of people who already follow me, because I also want to grow my social media account. So I think right now I have maybe about 1,600 followers on my e-commerce store. I want to grow that. I want my brand to be more recognizable. If you watch my business plan video, I'll link it up here, but that is one of my goals for the year, for my business to be more recognizable in order for that to be successful. So I'm going to measure if my business is recognizable by the number of followers that my business actually gains throughout the year of 2022. Another thing that I'm actually going to do is aim to post on social media 3 times. Oh my God, yes, I said it, 3 times a day, each day of the week, including the weekends. And now that I'm saying that, it's not surprising that I don't have that great amount of sales on Saturday or Sunday, because usually I do take Saturday and Sunday off from posting on social media. So I am going to get some content out before February actually comes, so I could be ahead of it. You know what I mean? Because it is kind of hard if you are trying to take a great video or take some great photos and put it up the same day. That's really an exhausting way to get your content out. I've done it, trust me, like your girl was completely burnt out to where I wasn't posting anything at all, which is not good. So I'm going to need, since February has 28 days in it, and I want to post 3 times a day, every day in the month of February, that means I need 84 pieces of content. So I'm going to write that down, 84 pieces of content for the month of February. I'm going to also experiment with a couple of content planning apps to see which one I like better before I actually purchase it. But I know in order to pump that much content out, I am definitely going to need to, 1, get it done ahead of time, 2, put it in the app so that the app could just post that content for me when it is time. So those are some of the goals that I have for my business. So again, just to recap, my monthly goal for February is to make $2,000. My lowest sales day is Friday at $25 a day, and my highest sales day is Monday at $160 a day. So I've outlined that I am going to send out emails on those special days during the month that are, just those little fun holidays like National Tortilla Day, and also like holidays that are federally recognized like President's Day, to have a sale around like those holidays, because people most likely are expected to make purchases and they expect for items to be on sale when there are holidays within the month. So the other thing that I'm going to do is send out emails on 2 of my most heavy sales days, and then flash sales on Saturday, because historically I have had 0 sales on Saturday. And then the third thing that I'm going to do is get a lot of content out around the pink and red pillows that I have because of Valentine's Day coming up, and then just basically get ahead of content in general. So if you guys want to see how I am shooting my content, and if you want to basically, see how I'm going to make all of this happen or give it my best, like I won't be upset if I don't reach the goal, but I will be upset if I did not actually follow through with my plan. So I feel like you plan and then you see how you could hash it all out, measure the results. So you can't be mad at the results. Everything is learning. Once I've measured those results, then I could see what I could improve on, what I could do even more so, or what I could just completely change. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want me to come back at the end of February and give you the numbers that I actually made to see how everything actually shook out in the month of February, let me know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to this channel if you have not already. Me and my daughter produce lots of business content and just things that support business owners in general. And please be sure to give me a big thumbs up before you leave this video. Share this video with someone else, one of your other business besties who needs to start planning for her business ahead of time. All right guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.